I'm really drunk. Where is it from again?
I believe it's Jose's Slurpatorium. That is iced tea, not the rapper.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear you say a surfer name. You never say them. It's very special if that conservatorium last week.
Well, I like to give you some responsibility. I don't know why.
Responsibility. I can't even throw a goldfish.
And Zima with a quick takedown after exchanging a couple strikes. And this one getting started off on the ground. Topanopoulos was dominated on the ground by Serengeti for much of his debut fight. It's only the second time we're seeing him, whereas Xavier Zima lost by decision in both of his fights, including one to Albert Munch. We saw losing in the semifinals last time.
Would you eat a potato if it looked like Zima? It was all covered in red fur. Red, scaly fur.
I would honestly wonder where you got that potato. As Salvador Topanopoulos going for an armbar, he's really he found his way from that ground position, trying to crank. He doesn't seem to have it though, and Zima able to recover. Working from side control. He's got the arm trap, but Top able to slide it out once again.
Interesting tattoos on the Rushki guy from...
Yes, the Greek circus folk. You know, he states he's from Greece. He fights out of Russia. You know how circus folk work. They don't really stay in one place. He might be part gypsy.
Oh, dude, why is he in this federation then? He'd probably be killed, so don't say that too loud. Here in Arizona, not too fond of gypsies, Jews, blacks, Mexicans, Italians, Russians, gays, lesbians.
And a beautiful judo throw.
Asians,
he would score the Ippon if this was professional judo, but of course it is a human cockfighting league, and Topanopoulos now murking his way into the mount. But bucked off. These guys just so big in our heavyweight division. Both stand at 6'8". They're just massive people, and I'd be surprised if it goes the distance with the power these guys have in their strikes, with the ability they have to just use that weight as an advantage.
You know, Leighton, that's great and all, but I wasn't finished with this list of minorities people in Arizona hate. But I will put it down. Maybe save it for later.
I think that's probably a safe thing.
You gotta keep them waiting.
Keep them guessing, keep them wanting more.
I'll just give them a hint. Asians are next.
Like, is there a whole category of Asians?
Just name a type of Asian and it's probably on here.
Cambodia.
Yeah, it's on here.
Burmese.
Burmese is right next to Peruvian. I don't think they know where Peru is.
No, they think that Peru is an Asian. Well, anyway.
I mean, also, good thing about this early start time, not drunk. No alcohol in me. I'm drinking fruit punch right now. Professional.
Well, you know, we did just make our way past the Continental Breakfast on our way to the Mercury Room Grand Ballroom here at the Tucson Travelodge. Gotta say, stand-up job they did of accommodating us. Randy, I know you didn't check in. You chose to stay in the van.
Yeah, my home. You know.
I appreciate the ride. I appreciate the ride offer, but you know they do fly out here. It's one of the few perks we get. Folks, of course, as you know, if any of our fights go the distance, our judges tonight, Lavender Sandalbag, Stephen Breyer, and Leonard Part 6 Montgomery.
And that was a lemonade that we saw there.
Yes, lemonade, second of our three lovely, lovely ladies from Jose's Slurpatorium in South Tucson, Arizona.
Slurpatorium, yeah, I was just kidding about being drunk earlier. I'm not. I just wanted to hear you say the name of a strip club. I think it's funny because you are a Ken doll.
Thankfully not anatomically a Ken doll, but, you know, that would just might as well make me kill myself. As Topanopoulos from half guard throwing some good strikes, and again, you know, even though his legs are trapped, those punches have a lot of power just from being 260 pounds.
He is a fat fuck.
Well, these heavyweights are just, you know, big dudes.
You think he bathes? I mean, he's flabby, he's covered in eczema. Do you think he wipes his ass? Do you think he has a muffler in right now? Just a big shit-covered piece of, like, toilet paper up his butt?
Well, if he does, it is certainly not falling out yet, as this guy's going to stand it up again.
I mean, Topanopoulos
going to the body and coming. Oh, and he kicks him right square in the head. Beautiful head kick, getting Zima to go for the shot. But Zima is able to recover. He's shown his ability to take a lot of punishment in his first two fights. And he's gonna just plow through and go right into his guard, moving right to half guard.
That's not doing too bad.
Zima throwing a nice big strike, but unable to follow up. The important thing at this point is posturing up so you have that room to throw strikes. It's Topanopoulos working from the half guard.
Kind of grappling, hugging, loving.
Zima trying to control his head.
Gonna find my opponent, gonna hold him tight, gonna get some afternoon delight. My motto's always been when it's the right moment to punch that guy.
And there's a big shot from Topanopoulos from the mounted position. This might be it. He's trying to finish off Zima. He's got another big shot, and Zima looks like he's on Dream Street at the moment. He's covering up, turtling.
Ew. My right to thin flight. Afternoon delight.
Able to recover, go back into guard. Looks like we might see a third round here. Third round from Zima, but you might have to think that Topanopoulos got that second round. It's been a very close fight between these two big men of the heavyweight division.
Very big. He's like built. The other Maximus is just like a fat shit covered in skin disease disorder, whatever it is. He just dresses like a queer. Slurper water.
Swim that arm over. Swim that arm over.
So we're going to see some of our highlights of the second round. Of course, here it is.
Okay.
Zima going in for the shot. You can see and catches that kick from the lefty, Topanopoulos. It was a right kick. Catches him right on the jaw. Got him with the knee, actually. Yeah, he kind of came in.
See, I can call stuff correctly, too.
I'm starting to enjoy having you not drunk, Randy. I gotta say, I'm feeling spoiled.
On the ground, you can catch the other in that triangle and that armbar. You can catch it.
That.
Yeah, so we had iced tea, we've had lemonade. So of course
Arnold Palmer.
Her name is Arnold Palmer.
Ready?
Her name is Arnold Palmer.
Her name was Arnold
Let's
Palmer.
fight.
Her name was Arnold.
Round 3, Topanopoulos and Zima. That is an unfortunate name for an exotic dancer. Topanopoulos able to literally buck off Xavier Zima as up against the cage here. That's got to be uncomfortable. You have a 260-pound man on top of you, and you're just pushing against that chain link fence.
Now, as somebody's had a 260-pound woman on top of them up against the chain link fence, I can kind of feel his pain. Kind of.
And Zima able to make his way to his feet, but Topanopoulos still pressing forward with the clinch. He's got double underhooks. Gonna try, breaking it out. Nice leg kick across both quads there. And Zima throwing a couple big strikes, trying to create that space. Topanopoulos breaking off. Nice punch to the head, and followed up with a right kick. Excuse me. Good body shot.
Nice up.
Good combos from both men. Zima swarming on top of Topanopoulos, punching him out. This might be it. He's knocked him down, but he just goes, he stops and he's looking to, I don't know why he didn't follow up there.
Fucking skin disease to his brain, fat shit.
That might have been a stoppage in some other fights, but Maxwell Ponderosa letting this one going on.
Look at his tattoos.
And you gotta wonder if Zima made a mistake there by not finishing the fight. You gotta finish the fight. You don't stop until the referee tells you to. You have to remember that. Maybe he thought he had the win, but with 1:45 to go, Topanopoulos is pulling rubber guard, and Zima's gonna let him get up. It looks like. And there's a big left hook. Excuse me.
As you've said, he's never won a match, and he could have had his opportunity there.
Well, there might be the reason why. And there's a huge left hook from Topanopoulos, drops Zima, and he's throwing a couple knees. He's just punching out. He looks out, and that's it. Maxwell Ponderosa comes in and stops this fight.
And he just hits it away.
Xavier Zima making a huge error by not finishing the fight. He just drops to 0-3. Salvador Topanopoulos with a renewed bit of energy after an unimpressive first fight at HCL 1. But there you see, he already dropped him. It was a great combination from the standing position. I gotta say, one thing you can't overlook is the knee. You don't see it here. This is after he threw it, but the knee to the body just takes all the breath out of you. And well, let's go to Drunk Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Josh Rosenthal has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO,
Salvador Topanopoulos.
With exactly 1 minute left to go in the fight, Salvador Topanopoulos gets the win. And he's going to look to resurge his career here in the HCL. With a win like that, that's an impressive win.
Yeah, I still think that he just got